David wanted to say hi too. All right, tell everybody your name. They cannot hear you. You gotta say it so that the people in the internet can hear you.
My name is Kai.
Look at the camera.
My name is Kai.
And I'm Cecily.
And I'm Calvin.
And we are the Phillips family. Are you in the Phillips family? Yeah. So we're gonna be making some videos. You wanna make videos with mommy and daddy?
Yeah.
What do we want to do in the videos?
We go watch a movie. Yeah.
Watch movies, play in the playroom. What else?
Doing color candy, playing a movie on my tablet, leaving it on. And drawing.
And drawing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're going to be doing all those things on our channel. That sound good to you, Daddy?
Sounds good to me.
So, this is our first video, and we are just excited to introduce our family to your family. Kai, you gonna talk with us?
No.
You leaving?
Yeah.
Okay, where you going? All right, see you later. Leave that stuff alone.
Talk.
So, at the beginning of this, when quarantine, take 500. Okay. So, anyways, we've been home with COVID, and initially, I think I was really, really excited to just be home and spend time with family. Were you excited or no?
I didn't mind it. I was worried I wouldn't get as much work done, but it's worked out so far.
What do you mean you wouldn't get as much work done?
Well, because usually I collaborate with other people, so just being able to walk to somebody else's...
I couldn't help you?
No. Walk to somebody else's desk, ask a question. It can happen quickly versus trying to put a meeting on somebody's calendar and trying to set it all up.
And me, initially, I was like, we were on spring break, so it didn't have no impact. And then about halfway through spring break, that's when stuff like really closed down. And it was like, what? I thought that was crazy. But I was still excited. I was like, yes, I do not have to go back to work and deal with people. Because adults drive me crazy. And so I thought like another week or two. How long did you think at first?
I was thinking about a month, maybe 2 months.
I was not thinking that long. I was thinking like a few weeks.
No, because I was thinking that they would have to get it under control and figure stuff out and how to reopen. But I didn't think it would take this long.
I wasn't thinking about any of that. I was just like, more time to get to be at home and not have to do work stuff. So in the beginning, we were doing like crafts and art projects, and it was just fun to be able to like spend time with each other. And then spring break kind of ended and working from home started. And that was not fun.
No.
No, it was not fun.
It took some adjusting. I think at first I was okay because Kai, a few months back, wasn't as nearly as active as she is now. And so you could sit her down in front of something. She would sit there for an hour, maybe. But now she doesn't sit still for more than 10 minutes.
So much energy. I mean, that's why we don't take 500 of this like little intro, because she keep coming in here and being Kai, which is great. We love her, but we were trying to talk a little bit. So anyway, so we went home, and at first it was fun, then it got hard, and working from home was hard, and then just it was stressful, and the house has just been like...
Yeah, I think that's been one of the biggest issues is you're trying to do work and Kai is everywhere pulling everything out, so the next time you look up, it's in shambles, toys everywhere.
And she's 2, so it's not like we can say like, stop, sit down. I mean, we can, but it doesn't really
We want her to be able to do something, but at the same time, it causes a big mess of toys and stuff.
Just so we can like do work. And so right now, like I said, I originally was working at a school, dean of students, and then since COVID, and the school year ended, I am officially self-employed and like quit my job to follow my dreams and start my own nonprofit. That's a whole story for another day. But if you are working for yourself or start your own business or you've done anything like that, leave a comment. Tell me like how that's been going for you. And as you watch us, I'm sure you'll learn more about like my journey and what's going on with me and starting my own organization. But with that, it's just been hard with like setting up meetings, talking to people, scheduling stuff. You're working all day and doing stuff. So it's just been hard. And I think more and more we have been defaulting to TV and tablet. More so than I think she's probably ever watched.
Yeah.
It was just easy to be like, here, watch your tablet or turn something on TV. And her tablet usually keeps her more engaged than just the sitting in front of the TV or watching a movie. But that became like an easy thing to do. But I don't think that's necessarily what either one of us want to do.
No. I mean, I usually take 10, 15-minute breaks to try and teach her or do like a puzzle or show her some easy ways to do math with candy. But yeah, 10, 15 minutes over a course of an 8-hour workday is not that much time. Yeah,
so she was like on the tablet all day. So we just realized that like that's not what we wanted to do. It was just like kind of our default, but not how we would choose to do things. And I think like with everything that's going on with COVID and quarantine and just us being in the house all the time, we were just trying to give ourselves a little bit of grace, give each other a little bit of grace, with just like the house being crazy, with Kai having way more screen time than we probably would have ever chose for her to have, especially at 2 years old. But things are just crazy. But we are starting this channel to kind of reclaim some time. I think one thing that's important to us is family and just really being able to spend time with each other and spend time together. And so weekends are family time. Like we spend the weekends with our family. If you ask my old employer, weekends, I'm not trying to work on the weekend. Like that is time, because that's like the only time we really have to spend time with each other. And so it's important that like that's not time. It's just wasted, I guess, or just not that we're making the most of that time. Yeah.
Yeah.
So for our channel, it's going to be you're going to get to spend weekends with our family. We're going to be doing different activities and different like outings and just really reclaiming that time together and spending the most, like spending it in the best way, I guess, would you say?
Yeah, and y'all get to watch.
Stop. It's going to be great. If you are interested in just holding us accountable to spending time together on the weekends, and we're planning on uploading a video every weekend, most of the time on Saturday, but we'll do some Sunday specials. And if you're interested in holding us accountable and being there along the journey and seeing kind of what happens, make sure you subscribe so that you can be up to date on what's going on. And it's going to be fun. Yes.
Should be. It'll be fun either way. Good or bad, it'll be fun.
Stop. It's gonna be great. And I think one reason he's like agreeing to this, because I was y'all don't know my husband, but those of y'all who do, I was super surprised when I was like, oh my gosh, let's start a YouTube channel. And he was like, okay. But why did you say okay?
Yeah, I think it would be a good way to force us to do more things together as a family, whether it just be go outside and watch her run around with Gambit and play with the dog, or actually go somewhere to get out the house, take a drive, or maybe go to the zoo, who knows.
And our really feel like we used to do that stuff. I feel like just the last few months, one, because stuff has been closed.
Mm-hmm.
Like, stuff has been closed, quarantined, shut down. And so I feel like we haven't been able to do it. And I think because we were with each other all the time, it just felt like you could say, like, oh, we're spending time together. But really, we would be in separate rooms, on separate calls, kind of in front of a screen. And so not really together.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're interested in, like, just wanting to get to know our family a little bit better and learn a little bit more about us before we go, before you get another video, check out our Instagram at C.Phillips fam on Instagram. And that's been there a couple of years now. So you can kind of get a feel for the types of stuff we like to do, kind of feel for our family and each of us. And there's some super cute pictures of our tiny human who is adorable. And I'm sure you'll get to see a ton of her.
She let herself be seen.
Yeah. Yes. That's why we on take 575 of this video, because you'll see she kept coming and grabbed the camera, move the camera, talk to the camera. And we actually have a treat in store for her later today, because we really want her to be a part of this process with us. And it's going to be fun. It is about just like us spending time with each other, spending time with family, and having a little fun along the way. All right, so we're getting ready to figure out what we're going to eat. Then we're going to go to the store. Calvin is going on a hair journey. You didn't like that I touched your hair?
Just pushed it in.
I did it.
Back like another hour.
No, I didn't. I just pet it. I didn't like squish it.
I felt it going in.
I'm sorry. Okay, tell them what's happening with your hair.
In certain areas, I felt like it's starting to thin, and I've never grown my hair out. So I decided, hey, why don't I just grow it out before it goes away?
So he's going to be growing his hair out, and he's never done that.
Nope.
This is actually, today, y'all, was the first time he's he like did all of this. You had to get pretty for the camera?
Mm-hmm.
Because all of this has been looking rough scruff since
It was
quarantine
chic. That's what it was.
What was it?
Quarantine chic.
Okay. Quarantine chic. So now, y'all, he's trying to grow out an afro because he wants to grow out his hair for the first time. And so, what did you get some tips already?
Mm-hmm. Moisturize. And I got some products that sister-in-law wanted me to try. So I'm going to try it out, give it a try. But yeah, gotta keep it from getting too dry. I've been picking it out. It just goes right back in. So we'll see. Hopefully after a certain amount of time, after a certain amount of picking, it just straightens out a little bit and doesn't curl all the way back in like it's doing now.
And what'd you buy to like help make you a moisturizer?
Leaf of aloe vera.
Yeah, so he bought some aloe vera. My sister told him to use some aloe vera and some leave-in conditioner. So I think today we're probably going to make some conditioner.
Sure.
Okay, so we're going to make some conditioner. And if you have any other like hair tips, because we are not like a hair, know what's happening kind of family. Like, I tried to do a twist out and it turned out perfect, but you know, it's clean. That's always good. And so if you want to go on Calvin's hair journey and see how big he can get his fro, that's your goal, right?
Mm-hmm. At least about right there.
If you want to see how big he can get his fro, make sure you subscribe. Also, if you have any suggestions about hair care products, moisturizer, how he could be a part of, beard gang, any sort of products like that, leave it in the comments. Make sure you tell us like the name brands of stuff that you guys like to use. Any other tips you think you need?
No, just looking at this. These wasn't here before quarantine. Stressed out.
Who's stressing you out? Kai,
of course.
Not me. Do I seem like I was stressing him out? No. I'm a sweet wife, y'all. Sweet. And I think we both been going crazy since quarantine. So I probably got some too. But I just got so many hairs that you can't like tell. Okay. All right. We're gonna figure out food. We'll probably come back later and show you. We'll probably go to the store, and then we'll probably show you and try and make some moisturizer out of this aloe vera. So we'll see. We'll keep you posted. All right. Bye.